Alright, what's going on, guys? Bit of a different vibe today. So last time I was on the sport bike, the ZX6. Now I brought out my 23 Street Bob. So I bought this on Copart, salvage title, got a great deal on it. It's pretty much been lowrider ST'd out. So 23 Street Bob. What I've done to it is I put +2 fork extensions on the front. I also put on a lowrider ST tall shock that raised up the rear about, it's like an inch and a half to match the front. I still want to raise up more in the rear. I'm trying to bring in the rake a little bit in the front and also get more ground clearance. But I'll kind of do an overview on the bike. So +2 shock extensions in the front. So it's stock internals, they're just extended. Lowrider ST front fairing, Thrasher riser, Thrasher bars, Arlen Ness Velocity 90 intake, Bassani 2-in-1 exhaust. It's got a Saddleman style seat. Harley Davidson makes this. I don't know the exact name. Soft bags and a sissy bar. Really not a Harley guy, but been having a good time on this thing. It's a very different vibe from the sport bikes. You know, you kind of take this out, you want to chill and cruise and crank your freaking hog. But yeah, let's go for a ride and see what happens. Yeah, so I bought this thing on Copart. I was originally looking for a lowrider ST, but really none were popping up that were in decent shape. And then this thing popped up. I already had the ST fairing on there. And the damage was like minimal. So the only things I replaced were the crash bar. The crash bar was bent in, and the air filter. Because the air filter was crushed from the crash bar since that bent in. And that was it. So I replaced those two parts. What's up, dude? They replaced those two parts, got it inspected, rebuilt title, and got a great deal on this thing. Yeah, these Street Bobs new are like 18 grand, which is insane, considering this is like one of their like middle tier price bikes, whatever the fuck. And I'm not paying fucking 18 grand for a bike that I'm not like completely in love with. You know, if it's like an 18 grand sport bike and it's like exactly what I want, I have no problem spending that kind of money. But on a Harley, hell no, not happening. That dude is smacking out there. It's a beautiful golf course. So this wheelchair in front of me has like off-road tracks on it. That is sick. It's like a hunting wheelchair. It almost has tracks like a like a tank would have, you know? Where it has like that rotating track system. I bet that thing rips. Probably cranks his hog on that thing, huh? What do you think? I think he definitely does. I know I would. Be cranking all day. Eating burritos on that thing. So I was never, I wouldn't consider myself a Harley guy, you know? Growing up, I always thought Harleys were kind of meh, weren't really my thing. I always thought they were slow. I don't think they're fast, by the way. They're definitely not fast. But, yeah, I always thought they were slow and real eh. But I've been enjoying this. It is a good time. I can't ride it as fast as my sport bike, even though I'm going to try to get as close as I can to a sporty feel on this. It's still just not going to be the same. All the movements on this are kind of lethargic. There's a lot of weight to it. Ground clearance is always a problem. Scraping parts, scraping pegs is always something you have to worry about. I'm gonna turn around up here. Scraped a little bit on that turn. Which is such an uncomfortable feeling. Because once you're scraping something, that's basically like your physical, like your max physical lean angle. You can't go any further once you start scraping. And it can be dangerous because if you enter a turn, let's say too fast, or you apex it wrong, say you apex too early and it shoots you out into like the exit of the turn too shallow. If you're scraping, like you have no more like lean angle to use to kind of get you out of that situation. So it can really be dangerous. So I've been looking into a few different options. Be a cop up there. I was gonna pass. That's a good time. I'm nowhere near my sport bike pace. With this bike and its limitations, I just can't get there. But that's a real fun pace. You know, I'm pushing it, trying to kind of get some sort of body position in the corners. I'm leaning a little bit. It's a good time. It's weird, like when you're on a sport bike, like at that pace, even though I'm not going fast, you feel like you're fucking flying. Because it's like riding a, I don't know, like a recliner, like fast. It's like when you're on a sport bike, you expect to ride it fast. And it's made for that. Sick. What was I saying? I don't know. Something about sport bike, go fast, cruiser do not. It's like riding a couch. Kind of slow, kind of fun, I don't know. That's basically what I was saying. So this will probably be the last run. I'm not trying to piss off too many people. When the cops come out, it's just not a good time. You know, I'm probably going to turn around up here and get another run in right here. This is like the only fun section of the road. Only place I can truly crank my hog. You know what I mean? If you ain't cranking, you ain't banking. If you ain't banking, you ain't wanking. All two-wheeled 2025. Quote me on that. Listen to this thing crank. Oh shit. Alright, let's do it. Alright, I'll let her cook. hear it, brother. That was decent. Come on, baby. What'd I tell you? Cranking and baking and yanking, baby. That's what we like. Alright, I'm gonna end it there. So there you go. Kind of trying to go fast on a street bob. Pretty good time. So hey, thanks for watching. Let me know what kind of content you guys want to see. Appreciate it. Later.